Hey YouTube, it's Raquel back with a very special video. First, I want to give a couple of shout outs to, I want to make sure I get their names right, makeuo and Tani 21. Just to let you know, I will be doing a foundation routine and I will also be doing makeup tutorials. Those are coming up. And I really got a really nice message from makeuo 12 that really, it touched my heart. It really did, and it was very humbling to me. And I was going to do this skincare video later. I have a list of videos that I want to do that need to get done or whatnot. And I was so inspired and touched by one of her responses to one of my videos that I decided that, you know what, today's the day that I do this very important skincare video. Now, just to let you know a little bit about, I guess, my background in skincare, just in case you haven't read it on the blog or seen this in a video before. I worked at Clinique a while back, a couple of years ago, and I worked there for 6 months. And Clinique has a very great educational program. I really did enjoy my time at Clinique. But for anyone that's worked in department store cosmetics, you know that sometimes it can get a little cutthroat, and I'm the type like go team, yay team, you know, we're a team. And at Clinique, they're really kind of, you know, you have your own personal goals, and sometimes that can kind of create for an environment where it's just not that much fun or pleasant. So I had the opportunity to go to Sephora, and it was the Sephora inside JCPenney's. And I decided, you know what, this is more of the atmosphere that I feel like I can kind of grow and flourish in. So I did leave Clinique after 6 months and went to Sephora inside JCPenney's. Stayed there, loved it, thought it was great. Moved and went to, I guess, what you can call Sephora. And again, loved it. And I worked in the world of color, which is that makeup section. And just to kind of let you know, Sephora is kind of broken up into 3 worlds. You have color, you have skincare, and you have fragrance. Well, with fragrance, for me, I know, that smells good, and that smells like doo-doo. So, you know, there's some people that they can pick up notes like, ooh, that's patchouli and warm jasmine and all that. I don't know all that. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. So that wasn't a world where I could really, I guess, show my skills. And I worked in color, and I loved color. Well, a new Sephora was opening. They needed new consultants. And I decided, you know what? Kind of interesting what those kids back there in skincare are doing. So I think I want to go into that world. And it was so funny when I told them, because most people that work at Sephora want to be in color, and I call that's where the cool kids are. But I decided, no, you know what? I think I want to do the skincare thing. So I had the opportunity to become a skincare consultant. Again, the training at Sephora was just superb. Now, once you've been with the company for a little bit of time, for a while, you have the opportunity to go on to special training called Encore, and that's when you turn from a skincare consultant to a skincare expert. I was fortunate enough to have that opportunity to go to Skincare Encore, which is a week-long 40-hour advanced training. Day 1, skincare physiology, and it was 8 hours. It was not 6.5 hours. It wasn't 6 hours and 45 minutes. It was 8 hours on this is skin and this is the way it functions. And it was absolutely amazing. I know I sound like a nerd, but it was amazing. The training was great. And it's something that I know I will carry with me, for a lifetime. It was really great training. So I actually became a skincare expert at Sephora during my time there. And absolutely, it changed the way I look at skincare. It changes the way I shop for skincare as well. I definitely am one that's going to look at ingredients and stuff. So I felt like that was very important for you to know my background in skincare, and just to kind of, I guess, see where I'm coming from and why I might say certain things that I say. For this video, I thought it was very important for me not to go with any makeup on. So I am bare-faced. Here is a cloth. It's white. So baby wipe, and I'm just gonna wipe this all across my face to show you I am not wearing any makeup. And my skincare philosophy, it's a pretty strong philosophy, but I feel that if you don't feel confident in your skin to go without makeup, then there's probably a couple items in your skincare routine that need to be changed or switched up. I love my skincare routine currently. I feel like it's been effective, and it does give me the confidence to sit here and talk to you without any makeup on. So let's start with skincare basics. Now in this video, I will put in links where you can skip ahead because you might not care about anti-aging, you might not care about acne, or you might not care about what routine I'm currently on. So I will put that in this video so you can skip ahead to the things that are of interest to you. Hello. Okay, but let's start skincare basics. These are things I think that are important to everybody across the board. One, I would see clients in Sephora that would use their body wash and soap for skincare, and I would try not to cringe, but inside I was like, ugh. No, if you have skin, you need skin care. It's just that simple. If you have hair, you need hair care, you know, so if you have skin, you do need skin care, and what you will use will differ from maybe your mom or your sister or whatever your needs are. Another thing that I think is important across the board for everyone, no matter what your skincare concern is SPF. I would see lots of young girls come into Sephora and they'd go to the skincare section and they would pick up a wrinkle cream, and I would ask them, like, well, why are you picking up that wrinkle cream? Like, because I want to prevent wrinkles. And I would tell them, well, it can't, you know, this is a wrinkle cream, and if you don't have wrinkles, how is that going to help you? So SPF is the best wrinkle cream. It is something that everyone needs. It doesn't matter what your ethnicity is, African American, Latino, Asian, Caucasian, everything in between, you need it. It's so very important, especially when it comes to anti-aging, and I will tell you why. Let's use an analogy. Let's say that the skin is a bed, and you know a bed has springs. Well, the springs in the skin are collagen and elastin. They help give that skin that nice plumpness, kind of, you know, keeps the mattress firm. Now you have the sun. The sun has UVA, which a lot of people know you will age from the UVA, UVB, you will burn, rays, and they're beaming down. Well, let's say that those UVA, UVB rays are kids. And the kids are jumping on the mattress. They're jumping, they're having a good time. What's gonna happen? Here's your skin, and here are the kids. They're bouncing. Eventually, they're gonna make a dent or a dip in that mattress. In our skin, that is what will be a wrinkle. And for me, as a skincare consultant and as a skincare expert, my goal was to make sure that any clients I help stayed in prevent. So let's prevent that dip by adding SPF, and we can keep that collagen and elastin protected in the skin. Once you go, and let's say you get a wrinkle, then you are what I like to call in treatment. And to treat wrinkles or different skincare concerns, it can get pricey. There's a lot of great stuff out there. I don't take that away from the products, but it is expensive. It is easier to treat, it is easier to prevent than it is to treat. It's more expensive to treat, and that can get really, really pricey. But to prevent it, it's cheaper. But everyone does need an SPF. Also, if you wear makeup, you need a makeup remover. Now, I know a lot of people use their cleansers to remove makeup. I wouldn't do that. The way I like to liken it is this. Imagine you're wearing a mask, and you have on a mask, and you're trying to cleanse your face with this mask on. We need to remove the makeup, and I use the St. Ives makeup remover. And I've also started using the e.l.f. makeup cloths. Just to show you that. You need to remove that makeup. and then you can follow up with your skincare. That skincare, your cleansers, well, the cleansers I like to use have special ingredients that I really want to make sure I get down into my pore. And if I have on makeup, I'm kind of blocking that process. So if you wear makeup, please remove your makeup. It doesn't even have to be an expensive makeup remover. I got this one, I think it was like $2. It was 50% off at Ulta. It doesn't have to be an expensive makeup remover. These e.l.f. wipes are $3, but just fully remove your makeup and then go into your cleanser. I think that's very, very important. First up, let's talk about acne. Acne. Going through the training that I went through at Sephora was, like I said, it was absolutely amazing. And it makes you really think about, okay, well, what causes this? Because if I know what causes acne, I know how to kind of prevent and treat acne. And with acne, you need a couple of things. You need bacteria, dead skin cells, and oil. Those three get together and they're having a party in your pore, right? Big Retionol party. Think of white blood cells in your body as your superheroes. They're coming to save the day, so they gotta bust up that party. And when they mix together with the dead skin cells, bacteria, and oil, that's what causes that white pus. It's from your white blood cells that are there to treat and fight infection. Now, if there's skin, let's say this is our pimple, if there's skin covering it, it stays white. But if there's no skin covering the tip of that infected pore, just like food kind of like turns brown, the tip will oxidize and turn brown, and then you have a blackhead. I'm sorry if I grossed you out, but you know, I wanted to let you know how that happens. So it's very, very important when you are acne prone, if we know that bacteria, dead skin cells, and oil kind of get trapped in the pore, to keep your skin cleansed. You do need to cleanse twice a day. And I would have clients that would have kids that had acne, and they would be in sports, and I would say, you know, just you need to wipe away, you know, once you're done with your, you know, soccer or your basketball, whatever, because that can also get in there and clog your pore. Something I do like for acne, and that I would recommend, is the St. Ives Naturally Clear Green Tea Cleanser. It looks like this. This is good and gentle, and it has 2% salicylic acid. Another product that you've seen, I got to try pass it by, was the oil-free acne stress control. I love this, because a lot of acne products can be drying to the skin. It can cause peeling and flaking, and if you're using really harsh ingredients, it can actually cause your skin, the skin is such a smart organ in itself, your skin will think, I'm dehydrated, I have to kick out more oil to keep myself hydrated, and you can actually make yourself even more oily by making the skin kind of think, oh, I'm going into dehydration mode. So this I really do like. It does have 2% salicylic acid, but it doesn't leave you dry and it doesn't leave you peely. This I also really like from St. Ives. It again has 2% salicylic acid. Now, a trick I like to do with my cleansers is I like to put it on dry skin. And I know you're thinking, dry skin, why in the world are you putting your cleanser on dry skin? Well, the cleansers I like to use have some type of ingredient, whether it's salicylic acid, glycolic acid, like it. Now, let's say you have Kool-Aid. You dip your hand in the powdered Kool-Aid, it tastes strong. But the moment we start adding water to it, it kind of dilutes it. Well, if you have 2% salicylic acid and you're just dousing your face with water, what do you think you're doing with that salicylic acid? You're probably not getting the 2% that's in the product. So what I like to do is, on dry skin, I will apply my cleanser and really kind of work it in. I let it sit for about a minute, and then I will add water. I want to give the cleanser enough time to kind of get into that pore and flush it out. Salicylic acid is a great ingredient to help clean out that pore. But what if you're sensitive to salicylic acid? I always call salicylic acid sassy salicylic acid. Well, there's also willow bark, which is in Boscia, which is in Sephora. I believe you can buy Boscia products at Ulta too, which is more mellow. But it works, think of it as the cousin to sassy salicylic, but she's more chilled. So if you have sensitivities to salicylic acid, look into treatments that have willow bark. It's very gentle and it'll help clean out the pore. Now, something great about salicylic acid is it also helps to exfoliate. So remember, we're cleaning out that pore, so we're getting rid of the dead skin cells because it's going to help to exfoliate, and we're flushing all that stuff out because we're also killing that bacteria. I think for acne skin, it is so important just to make sure that you keep it cleansed. And I tell people, this is again across the board, drink lots of water. The difference between oily and dry skin is water versus oil. Oily skin has more oil, less water. Dry skin has more water, less oil. So, staying hydrated is very, very important. Drinking that water, helping to try to bring about that balance in the skin. So that is what I have for acne. Okay, let's talk anti-aging. Even though it was years ago that I went to Skincare Encore, the one thing I do remember is retinol. You need a retinol. Now, what does retinol do? Retinol helps to slough off those dead skin cells, bringing that fresh, vibrant skin to the surface. I like to think of retinol as that man that's like kind of, just that cleaner upper at night, because you do want to use retinol at night. If you are using retinol, you do need SPF. But it's helping to slough off that dead skin cells. So think of, I guess, a janitor at night that's sweeping the floor, keeping it nice and clean. It's helping to sweep away those dead skin cells. So in the morning when you do your skincare, you can wash that away. You wake up to brighter skin. Two of my favorite retinol products are the Help Me, which you can see that I have used this guy from Philosophy. And also a more affordable option is the Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle, Anti-Blemish. And it has retinol and salicylic acid. What I think is kind of neat about skincare is that if you're oily and you're acneic, you'll see a lot of, I guess, kind of crossover ingredients that are also good for anti-aging. But this one is, I believe, I want to say like $13, so it's a good affordable option. So retinol, SPF. So we have our SPF and we're protecting that collagen and elastin, and then we are using retinol to help exfoliate at night. We're bringing that fresh skin up to the surface. We're doing quite a great job. A couple other products I like are the Freeman Facial Enzyme Mask. This was $3.99 at Ulta, but when I got it buy one, get one free. And the way I like to describe enzymes is like Pac-Man. Pac-Man, he's like, and he's eating all the dots. Enzymes kind of help break up that dead skin. Dead skin is dull skin, and we want to bring that fresh skin up. So it kind of helps to eat up that dead skin. Something else I use on a weekly basis, and you can tell because look at how tore up the package is. This is the Olay Thermal Mini Peel, and this has glycolic acid and microcrystals, and that really helps to bring up that fresh skin as well. Since I am oily, I like to also do like a clay type mask, and this is the Freeman Facial Anti-Stress Mask. And I've talked about this in a favorites, and I'll take a little bit out so you can see it. This helps to clean out the pores. I think it says it purges and cleans the pores. It looks like this. It is blue. When I say blue, I mean blue. So look at that. But it's fantastic. I'll let this sit on 20 minutes, and yes, you will look like you could join the Blue Man group, but it really works. I really do enjoy that particular product. But it's so important to have retinol and slough off those dead skin cells and use your SPF if you're interested in anti-aging. Okay, let's talk my routine. Okay, these are a couple of products that I really do like, and it's part of my current skincare routine, and it's a gotta try on all these. So it's kind of like a big old gotta try right here. One, of course, I remove my makeup with the St. Ives makeup remover. It is nice and creamy, looks like that. Very, very emollient. See how it kind of just goes right into the skin. Take it over my eye makeup, and then I wipe that away. I did start using the L, and so far so good. After I've removed my makeup, I go into my cleanser. I make sure that my skin is dry because I don't want to water down any of my cleansers. And some of my favorites are the Youth Code from L'Oreal. This has salicylic acid in it. I also like the Olay Regenerist. This is the Detoxifying Pore Scrub. And it says it exfoliates and diminishes the look of pores to regenerate skin's appearance. This is a really, really good one. It really helps to clean out that pore. And then I also do like the St. Ives Naturally Clear, which has 2% salicylic acid. So I will put that on dry skin, let it sit for a minute, and then, let me grab this guy. I will take my Clarisonic, love my Clarisonic, and I will go over that and really work it into my pores. Now, the Clarisonic, what to say about it? It is an investment. It is a pretty pricey item, but I would recommend it. The way I like to describe the Clarisonic is this is your pore, and this is the head of the Clarisonic. And what it's doing is it's kind of flexing open that pore to allow that cleanser to get in there deep and flush out any bacteria or whatever clogging, pouring stuff that you have going on in there. Also, it is helping to exfoliate the skin. So yes, I own one of these. Yes, I recommend it. Maybe Santa will give you one if you don't have one, but it is a good item to have, and I'm very pleased that I own one. So I will go over it with my Clarisonic, and then I will dry my face. I like the Dickinson's Witch Hazel toner, and if you look at a lot of toners, they have witch hazel in it, and so I just decided, well, why don't I just use witch hazel? Now, to be completely honest with you, this has the same ingredients, you know, the typical Dickinson's that has the blue label. This is the same thing. This one costs about $5 or $6. The other one I think is like $2.88 at Walmart. So save yourself some money. You can get the one with the blue label because it is the same thing. Because yeah, I looked at the ingredients and I was like, you know what, Dickinson's, you got me. Because it said Pore Perfecting Toner. I was like, ooh, but you could get the witch hazel and you would just be fine with that. Now, in the daytime, I will use the Olay Regenerist Regenerating Serum. This one is fragrance free. And let me squirt some on for you. Looks like, can you see that? Clear gel. And it feels almost like a makeup primer. And it doesn't leave you feeling oily, because I am oily. Soaks in really quick into the skin. Love it. Then I will also use, this is the Dior Hydra Action Visible Defense Eye Cream, SPF 20. There aren't any sebaceous glands, and the sebaceous gland is your oil glands. There's no oil glands around the eye, so it is very important to keep that area hydrated. And I like the fact that this has an SPF because, again, going back to that bed analogy, if this is the thinnest part on the bed, wrinkles are more prone to hit here first. This has a little bit more, I guess, thickness to it, but this does not. So it's very important to protect your eye area, and I like that this has an SPF of 20. Now, I do use an SPF. I need to go get more, and I don't have it with me, but I will put that in the description bar box below for you. But I, of course, wear an SPF, and that is my skincare for the day. At night, same thing, but instead I am using the Lancome Regenerist Eye Anti-Wrinkle and Firming Eye Cream. And I just started using this maybe about a week or two ago. So to be honest with you, any good eye cream. You don't have to necessarily use this one. And then I will use the Olay Regenerist Night Resurfacing Elixir. And I'm trying to remember the name of the Clinique product, but they changed the formula. I'll put it in here because I can't remember the name of the Clinique product, but I loved it. And then they changed the formula, and then I was like, what happened? I hate when they do that. It makes me want to drop to my knees and be like, no, why? But I hate when companies mess with a good thing. Now this has glycolic acid, so this is again helping to slough out that dead skin cells, doing all that work at night. And it does recommend that you use SPF or higher, which I do use in the daytime. And I will alternate between this, like Monday night this, Tuesday night this, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, and so on. Now the week before Mother Nature decides that she wants to bestow that gift on me, I will stop using that and I use the Acne Stress Control. Love, love, love this because it leaves your skin soft and it really does help with my acne. And that is my nighttime routine. I also would put on an EOS balm, keep my lips soft, and then I go to bed on my clean pillowcases and in a clean bed because we don't want that bacteria getting into the skin. Well, I hope that you found this video informative. I apologize that it's so long, but I really do hope that it was helpful. Please rate, comment, and of course subscribe. Let me know what you want to see or hear, and I will see you in the next video. And I really appreciate everything, so I will talk to y'all later. Bye everybody.